come on in, pull up a chair, and take a load off because today I will be unboxing and taking a first look at the new Starfinder flip tiles starter set for the space station. Pretty cool. These look pretty interesting, so I am going to jump in, unbox this, and dive in right after this. Howdy, 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 gang. Yes, I'm Jeff McAleer, back once again as your host here at the Gaming Gang channel. As I mentioned in the open, I am going to be taking a first look at the flip tiles for the space station for Starfinder in just a moment. But first, do want to mention, if you like this video, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel if you haven't already, and if you do subscribe, don't forget, ring that little notification bell. It will not only let you know when I upload videos such as this, it'll also notify you when my live show, The Daily Dope, streams right here on YouTube, Monday through Thursday nights. All right, so as mentioned previously, I am going to be taking a look at the Starfinder flip tiles for the space station. This is a starter set. This is out right now. There is an expansion set that's going to be coming out. I believe it's in August for these as well. So you can get the box set for $34.99, or you can also get the PDF for $10.49. I don't believe that's a misprint. I believe that is exactly what you'll pay over at Paizo.com. So let's swing on over to the other camera because I've got the Starfinder flip tiles box laid out for us already. And this was provided by the fine folks over at Paizo Inc. for us to take a look at. So this says it contains 42 full-color map tiles, wet, dry, and permanent markers erased from these tiles. So very cool, very nice. I do believe that permanent markers, you actually have to write over that with the dry erase, and that's how you get it off of the tiles, I guess. So it says, adventure down every corridor. Stage the scene for epic science fantasy battles with Starfinder Flip Tiles Space Station Starter Set. This boxed collection of beautifully illustrated 6-inch by 6-inch map tiles provides tons of options for space station encounters, from corridor blaster battles to medical bay drama to chaos in the crew quarters. Inside, you'll find 42 richly crafted double-sided map tiles and 6 tab dividers that keep them organized. The starter set is only the first step. Flip tiles expansion sets allow you to expand your space station both in size and with nearly endless variety. So stop your sketching and start your flipping today. All right, let's get the shrink wrap off here and dive on in. One thing I would think is that even if you weren't playing Starfinder with miniatures or standees, you know, with the pawns. All right, come on now. It's like, all right, box, open up here. Let go. Jeez. It's actually a pretty thick box. I was about to say, I would expect that you could utilize this for any miniatures game you'd like, any 28 to 34 millimeter skirmish level science fiction, or, you know, near fantasy, or I should say near future, not necessarily fantasy, sort of miniatures game. I think these would be a pretty good fit. So let's take a look, see what we've got here. So here are these are the little dividers here. So I see we got these. I think there's like that to kind of help you divide all these up. Let's put this back in order like so. So let's take a look at these tiles. So they are dual-sided. Let's take a look. Fairly thin, but this is, as you can see, there's a sheen to it. So these are treated. These tiles have been treated. And once again, you can actually write on them with marker and it'll come off. So this is kind of almost like an empty corridor. This looks like this is possibly the bridge or control room section of it. Here we have an intersection, and this could possibly be some sort of, I don't know, hydroponics kind of item. Here we've got kind of a T intersection. And it's circular. Got a lot of different options here. Looks like this could be another section of a control room. And then just kind of a straight corridor with some rooms off to the side. Seems to be a corner area. And a four-way intersection. Got another area here. I could see utilizing these for an Alien game, right? Like the franchise Aliens. I know there are some people out there who still play those miniatures. So that's kind of cool. That almost reminds me of kind of that vibe of the, they were terraformers, weren't they? If I remember correctly, they weren't colonists. Maybe they were colonists in Aliens. So this space station could be a pretty good stand-in for something like that. I think that's probably an airlock. That's what it looks like to me. Another section here, another airlock there. But you figure if these are 6x6, you could lay these out and have yourself a really large area on your table. That's pretty wild. I like the like I said, they're kind of thin, but they're not like real floppy or anything like that, and they have a nice feel to them. Because as I mentioned, these have been treated. There you go. That looks, I think we already had one just like that. That looks almost identical to the one control room area. This is where Ben Kenobi's got to go turn off the tractor beam. Maybe that would be it, right? I could see getting a lot of use out of this. Looks kind of like a storage area. Some more side rooms, another four-way intersection, another airlock. Oh, that's kind of cool right there. Could almost be sort of like the powered station. Oh, this looks like the med bay, the infirmary, possibly. Oh, there's the other section of that kind of like alien plant life section there. Got more storage. Oh, another one of those. Another side area with side room. Another section here. So I do see that we do have some duplicates throughout. I think this is the fourth one of these now that we've seen. All right, and a fifth one down in here. Okay, another area there. Another area where it could be crew quarters or a med bay. A corridor with some rooms. Only got a few left. All right, so. And I would take a guess with those dividers that I was taking a look at. You can probably take sections that you've already kind of laid out and said, oh, okay, this is how I want this to be when we play. To simply use your dividers to say, okay, well, I'm using these 12 tiles, slide the 12 into this section here, and then you can easily get to it. And we got one more tile to go. Just like so. So these are the flip tiles. This is the Space Station starter set. And we get the 42 tiles. And we get the dividers as well. And that's what we find when we take everything from the Space Station starter set for these Starfinder flip tiles outside the box. So let's swing on over to the other camera and I will wrap up. All right, once again, a big thank you to Paizo Inc. for sending this along for us to take a peek at. Like I said, I could see this coming in very handy for those out there who play science fiction miniatures games. Doesn't have to be Starfinder. But of course, if you are playing Starfinder and you're using minis or you're using standees, if you're using the pawns, then by all means, these will fit into your game mastering plans very nicely as well. So once again, big thank you to Paizo Inc. for sending that along for us to take a look at. All right, that's it for this time out. So if you like the video, be sure to give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel if you haven't already. And if you do subscribe, ring that notification bell so you'll know when I upload videos such as this. All right, and of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all latest in gaming news, reviews, and a whole lot more. Be sure to get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. All right, I will see you next time. And as I like to close out during this pandemic, let me please remind you to be smart, stay safe. Oh, you're still here. Well, if that's the case, by all means, subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel by clicking right here. And of course, if you want to catch up on past episodes of The Daily Dope, check out this playlist. And if you'd like to see what YouTube's recommending you take a peek at from the channel, just give a click right over here. Of course, I'm Jeff McAleer, and once again, thank you very much for watching.